Hey folks, it's Ardwulf. Welcome back. We're on episode 6 of our playthrough of Pillars of Eternity. We are back in the town, or crap hole really, of Gilded Vale. And we're going to see if we can visit the blacksmith. Oh, well, here's the... Wait a minute. This is not the blacksmith? The crops are blighted. The legacy is upon us. This is probably the blacksmith. Because we are in need of arrows. This Aumalo man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you have here? The stock's not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons on offer to offer yet. All forged right here at the Black Hammer. Let's see what you have. Let's get rid of some crap for one thing. The guy with mechanics might as well have the lockpicks, huh? That might be a great idea. Actually, let's, we want to talk to him, and let's check our inventory here, because I want to see what we've got equipped with these guys. Saints War Armor. Recovery screen minus 45%. So, pierce-proofed gives +3 damage reduction. What is second chance? And what's this guy wearing? Brigandine. So he's wearing like heavier armor than anybody else here. Alright, let's talk to this guy again.
Hail, traveler.
So mention something about your stock being low. We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now and haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect that they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. Or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe, to make some coin, as if that lot would dare. Some other guy chimes in. He's right about the bandits. The dire situation in villages like this and the exodus to the cities has created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. Tutanu scratches his jaw, thinking, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep up for an eye out for a supply wagon, or my shipment at least. It'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. Oh, sure, we will find your... Well, we'll try to find your supplies. A discount. Yay. Alright, to the Smith's shipment, we have another quest.
Greetings.
Now let's look at his stuff. Alright. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. Actually, we're gonna give that to him. Hang on to this for now. Large shield. We'll keep the wand. Great sword. I like setting aside items that we might have a potential use for. We'll get rid of that. Get some books. Tattered journal. Alright, so we have 323, and we're looking for arrows here. It's really the only thing I need. $4,800 CP, wow. Alright, so it looks like that might be about it for now. So let's go to Adair, give him this helm, because it's cooler looking than what he's wearing. Now we have a great sword here. 19 to 27 pierce, 14 to 21 slash, so we'll get rid of that. I think we'll put the quarterstaff in the stash. This guy's got a shield too, so let's give him this larger shield.
Good day to you.
Talk to the blacksmith again. Alright, we ended up not buying anything from this guy, but daily affirmations of focus and efficiency. You know, we're still not done getting rid of crap here.
Gods keep you.
Oh, well, hell, that's nice. Alright, somebody can have this amulet of reflex healing bonus. Man, we'll give it to this guy. And kind of looking for that grappling hook. I thought we had a grappling hook. But I don't see it now. Alright, so let's right-click on this. This peach of parchment is torn and flecked with blood and troll spittle. What little remains of it reads, "Worried he may have come to harm. Once I reach Defiance Bay, I will hire guards to take me back west in safety and see if we cannot find Fulvano. At present, I regret my eagerness to be away from Gilded Vale. It is very dark." Not much to that. We've looked at that already. Oh, actually, we need to We need to look at this again, because we need to... What did we say we wanted? We wanted fetid caress. And then... let's take a look at these books. Tattered Journal. The small folio is torn in several places, and blood has soaked into several of the sheets. The one later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice, and I've got my hands on a genuine Ingwithan artifact. The fellow who had it said it was a petty nothing, and as far as he's concerned, he's not willing to go digging into some ruins. But if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Cleont Lys in the morning. Then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. So it looks like we might actually have a reason to go back to Cleont Lys. Maybe. Looking at Commander and Forge Master. And this is just flavor text here. I'm fairly sure. This probably is as well. I think it'd probably be worth reading these things, actually. Especially since I've been mystified a couple of times by some point of lore that has been brought up in the dialogue. Alright, so I'd call that sufficient for now. Now we're going to head over to the old ruined temple. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you, or reach out for it. You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant if restrained, and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armor, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troop. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race toward them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the staccato movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troop. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. Beneath the vines are crude carvings of a sun rising over 3 stars. So what I'm sort of hoping here is that there might be like a dude giving a quest around here somewhere, but this is the western. Yeah, I want to see if there's somewhere to go to the west here.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Looks like no. Alright, so let's head over to this temple right here. You know what? Hold on a second. Let's go into the tavern.
Hello.
Let's see if we can hire some help. Just more generic adventurers, which we don't need right now. I figured that would be the case. Let's see here. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. I'll reach out for it. You see a woman emptying her satchel onto her bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandagers, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout her room haphazardly. She bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack, one item after the other, careful deliberation undercut by shaking hands. Each item has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it out once more, one hand held to her mouth. Tears ache from her eyes as she gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can in the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the bare house. Straightening her back, she walks to the docks, chin high, arms, eyes hard and red. A gangly young elf offers his condolences, but she can't see him for the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as a doctor to any who will listen, anyone heading out on high tide. Less than an hour later, she watches her childhood disappear in the distance, a tiny speck of an island, and tries not to jump. So, the way I'm reading this here is that these guys with the gold placards under their names are people with souls that can be read. I guess we'll do this one more. We'll reach out for his soul. You see a group of young men standing around a makeshift practice target. This man stands in the middle of them, explaining the construction and use of a bow. He holds it up, pointing out each part as he speaks about it and what it does. He then walks away from the target, telling them to remain where they are, and takes his place about 200 feet away. He carefully lines up his shot, explaining what he is doing as he does, and lets the arrow fly. It hits the target dead center, much to the surprise and delight of the boys near it. He smiles, walking toward the boys, talking about proper stance and how to most effectively hold a bow. A noise comes from the tree line near their practice venue, and he stops, scanning the woods, blue eyes squinting against the sun. A shadow moves, making its way through the forest behind them. He draws an arrow and lines up the shot, carefully tracking the motion of the hidden creature. Loosing the arrow, he wastes no time and quickly grabs another. The boys spin, watching the arrow fly into the forest, immediately lost among the trees. There is sudden explosive movement in the undergrowth as a deer erupts from the tree line, running across the edge of the clearing. The boys laugh, turning to joke with the man about his lousy shot. They stop talking, seeing him holding the bow and leading the deer with a knocked arrow. They drop to the ground as he looses this last arrow, which flies true and strikes the deer right behind the shoulder, piercing heart and lungs and dropping it dead almost immediately. The boys stare at the deer for a few seconds and then slowly turn to look at the man, newfound respect in their eyes. He smiles again and breathes a quiet sigh of relief. So is he like looking for a job? I might want to hire him. Now I know we were upstairs already, but I want to see if there's anybody else to talk to here. All these guys. So I could actually use another camping supplies, but I don't need it yet, and frankly, this is right in town, so I don't see any particular need to buy camping supplies here. And I'm a little bit light on money. Wirtan. Rising sun and the 3 dawn stars, the symbol of Eothas. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeves soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you draw near, his features twisted with pain.
Have a care, if you mean to go in.
He casts a quick look toward the doorway to his left.
This place is not so empty as I thought.
He angles a look up at Adair.
Paying your respects, Eothias?
He manages a pained grin.
A little risky, isn't it? Think of what the townfolk would say.
Safer down here than up there, even with the rats as big as they are. A faint edge of hostility belies Adair's playful tone.
This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are.
He groans and shifts position, wincing.
I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types, either.
He jerks his chin toward Adair.
Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. Maybe you'd have better luck.
Better luck with what? He points a finger upward.
These ruins around us. There used to be a temple of Eothas, the scattered god. Grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood. From Ridsaris, even.
Not so much from Ridsaris these days.
Until the war, of course. Even then you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone.
Go on.
Once the legacy started, Lord Rydrick decided he'd been too lenient on the Eothasians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword, left them down here buried under a heap of rock. After that, Radric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that up until recently. Lord Radric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven and the legacy will end, see? But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. It's where you come in.
He licks his lips.
Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. Didn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivating.
A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. So I'll find them.
Then by the flame I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers. Switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some.
Okay. So...
Keeping quiet.
let's put us in, well, let's put us in a block formation here. In the Temple of Eothas. Oop. Alright, so there's critters here somewhere. Probably in here. Yep, spiderlings.
Craved a feel.
Alright, Brimstone, you go hit that.
Hey.
Adair, you go hit that.
What?
Following your lead.
I'm here.
Okay, so it looks like I don't actually need arrows. Alright, now I need to remember that,
Hey.
unlike, say, Dragon Age... Ooh, somebody's webbed. Alright, Mr. Wizard, let's see what you can do.
Lava will be on.
These guys don't actually just do stuff magically.
Following your lead.
You actually have to, like, have them do things. Okay, we're not doing that.
Roll up 10.
I'm conserving spell slots here because we actually do kind of need to rest. Okay, there's a box here. Wooden box. We have a letter home. Mother, I have asked Brother Edric to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Haomar come morning. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it will ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming, for I mean to follow in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel it is safe to remain. I know Rectrix Abrica will not approve, but the letter trails off here. And this is a turquoise. Okay. The table. Whoever sat here left in a hurry. Ink has dripped across the scroll, obscuring its contents. The pile of furniture is branded with scorch marks.
Course.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's see what we found.
Oh, look, we found something. Look at that. Go sneak mode. Or scouting mode, I guess it's called. Oh, what do we got here? A Skulder Whelp.
Crave.
Alright, Brimstone.
A feet.
Hey.
Feet.
Hey.
Go ahead and knock him down, please.
I'm here.
I have them.
Hey. Course.
Nice and quiet.
Alright, we got another guy here. What's with that? It might be like just a texturing artifact.
Craved.
Alright.
Hey.
A feet.
Hey.
Nice.
Following your lead.
Oh, it's dead. I guess never mind. That reminds me, did I forget to loot anything in here? I don't think so. Vermin have scoured these plates, though mold still grows in green-black clumps across the table.
I shall.
These collapsed stones are pocked with burrows and narrow crevices. Claw marks and dung mark the passage of beasts. All right, we're going to call this episode here. We are exploring the Temple of Eothas in Gilded Vale. I hope that you will tune in next time. I also hope that you will subscribe. Please comment in the comments below. And you can check out the website, if you like, at ardwulfslair.wordpress.com, where I will be commenting on this series in text form. So do those things. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.